I don't know Tom represent for King next up, you know. So check out the dog YouTube page or the body thing or the money thing. I'm saying Nana guys and the whole family. Boof buff now.
Okay, besties, let me put you on, okay? Because I got to the airport and my flight was closed. So, yeah, that's my stylist, Roland Banks. We getting out all the liquids because, yeah, I'm going to take this big-ass luggage through this fucking TSA. Yeah, that's me pushing my oversized bag through. You know, it's a certain part that you need to go. I'll tell you that later in the caption. But, yeah, I rushed with my big old bags and I took it to the gate, okay? When I took it to the gate, you see I got tagged at the gate. Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? Let me put you on. So that's me taking them through the jet bridge because I'm going to leave it right at the door. Then here comes my bestie. Meet me in the jet bridge. London, we're going to Miami. I made my flight. Yeah, so I left it right there at the door at the jet bridge. So yeah, get into that. Big up to that nice man that I met on a plane. So I'm going to go to my seat and I made my way all to Miami that my airport asked.
Okay, people, before we get into why people say Spice is lying and misleading the people them in her comment section, she went on to say, besties, let me put you on in case one day your flight is closed and you can't get to check in your bags at the gate. Did you know that you can take your check-on luggage with you straight through TSA checkpoint as long as it has no liquids and no gels over 100 milliliters? Just take them to the boarding gate and they can check them on the plane. But I think she meant plane from there. She's still Russian. Just ask for the oversized lane and rush to the gate with your check bags and thank me later. And it sounds about right to me, at least about the 100 milliliters in gel, because I've seen people, things get thrown away and, things can't go up on the plane and a check on thing like that. No lotion and them stuff in a big thing. But some people say in our comment section, y'all listen to her if y'all want. I've seen so many people try this and TSA send them right back to check in and they will charge you at the gate. Sometimes you might get an agent that just lets it go, but not all the time. It's let it go, cause for real, that's not our problem. Depending on who you're flying with, they're going to charge you anyway, so why stress? This person said, let me add that a lot of airports won't allow this without airline agent assistance. Airlines typically have a someone agent before TSA line that will stop you from making oversized bags through and send you back to the bag drop. An agent has to walk you through and it has to be an exigent circumstance why this will happen. It's not a normal occurrence. Spice must have been running really late for this to happen. Posts like this can be very misleading. I work for an airline, so we both know the inner workings of what happens. But Spice hopped in our comment section to, address things, and responded to this person saying, yeah, sure, don't listen or read. She was late for her flight, was closed. After a certain time prior to departure, you can no longer check your bag regularly, but you can gate check as long as you can get through the TSA without large liquids, 4 ounces to max. See her stylist throwing away the big liquids, question mark. She did not take those big ass bags on the plane. She left them same place you would leave a stroller or wheelchair. Reading, trolling, fundamental. You know what I mean? Y'all don't travel much in the hashtag. And she responded, Spice, just responded saying, Jesus. Then people really no read and listen for real, You know what I mean? They didn't see I leave the bags at the door at the jet bridge. Yeah, honestly, I don't really know what's the problem. If our bag is overweight, I'm pretty sure Spice have money to pay for the overweight, But I do know the rules with the, 100 milliliters and them stuff there. Because I've seen it a couple times with JetBlue people, them, giving the people them with the carry-on thing, a problem and them have to, get clearance or, or put it on the check-on if it's still time. But let's give an update while going for that to go on. So let's proceed to the next. And now, Beenie Man's U.S. visa has been denied, and he's letting the fans know he won't be able to attend Afronation's, festival in America. Yes, and touch the stage with Shenseea and act like Mavado. Yes, so he made a video, explaining to his fans that him not go there.
Zaga, this is Beenie. I'm just here to say I'm sorry that I'm not going to be at the show in Miami, Afronation, but the circumstances beyond my control, you know. Yeah, it's not about anything else, but more than just a messed up thing. I'm apologizing to all my fans and well-wishers, and I'm apologizing to all the people who love Beenie Man all through these years and buy the ticket just to come and see me. I'm apologizing to you all. I'm so sorry. Blessings. So I just want to say, Zaga Zaga Zow now. Love you all. I will see you again. Blessings.
Now, honestly, that's quite a shock for me, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think he attended what you may call it, Usher's Lovers and Friends concert or festival. He keeps every year in Las Vegas. I think he was scheduled to be there too. You know what I mean? Because I see some people going around blaming, what's her name, Queen Ifrika, for him, losing his, opportunity to go back to America because of this video that surfaced the other day, at Boom Dynamite Night, you see me?
Oh man, me I said this I'm now blood clot explaining. It's like boom bye bye in a bucky world. The man them fi Ina. And the icon them make son of call me blood clot lesbian, and me now take your boom dynamite lightning tonight. Now one thing I know about boom dynamite would have give my vagina cause him sexy like that. As I want to be sure you must have love pum pum. What good anyone that says boom dynamite, and if you know you love boom dynamite, I see you tonight. Why you be a gun salute tonight? I want to turn them and pick up yourself for the way you're there now, youth. Because you're going to come out tonight, hear that? Mama, like sexy.
But like I said, people, that don't have nothing to do with Beenie Man being denied in visa. You see me, as you know, he was scheduled to be at, Usher's Lovers and Friends around this time, you see me. But you see, in far through, you see me, we can only imagine it's because of, his past. I burn out the chichi. It's but we see he was able to go back to the UK. But the USA are not playing the games. It's I'm not sure if he's ever going to be allowed back in the US. US, has a lot of Jamaicans, so that's a big market for Jamaicans to want to go tour. And, and get that tour money over there, so you see me. And, them big show like Afronation and Usher Festival are some big piece of food for Beenie Man, probably 100,000 a show or 50,000, you see me? You know what I mean? Because he's Beenie Man at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But I'm just giving that update. Well, I'll go on for now to go on, put in the comment section if you can, add more to the story, you see me? Now, for time for some police and criminal baga, you see me, I say, because this doesn't make sense, people. As you can see, 3 boys jump fence to escape Rio Cabre Juvenile Center, says police. The police are searching for 3 boys who reportedly escaped from the Rio Cabre Juvenile Correctional Center at Tragedic, whatever park, Spanish Town, say country, on Saturday. One of the boys is 16 years old and the other 2 are 17 years old. They are not named because they are minors. The 16-year-old hails from Hartfield housing scheme in Westmoreland. And the other is charged with unlawful wounding and robbery with aggravation. One of the 17-year-olds is from Mark Road, George Plain. Also in Westmoreland, he is charged with illegal possession of firearm and wounding to intent. So my question is this, people. How long before the JDF find them and slap them with? Because that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? When an escape from prison, all bets is off. You see me, I say. And we want to know why would people want to escape from Jamaica prison, live in a prison? Because when you're poor, you're basically living in prison, even though you're not behind the walls, if you get what I mean. You know what I mean? There's no way for these people to run in Jamaica. It's so small, you're bound to buck up in a Babylon. You know what I mean? And these people can't live in a bush. Them not used to bush life and all of this stuff. So giving an update while going from us to go on. 3 boys is on the run from Popo. And they might be armed and dangerous. Now, another story I see that we need to touch base about is this looting after, the musket market in Portland got on in a place. I don't know what kind of looting was happening, because if the place is going to be burnt down, you might as well grab what you can, you feel me? I'm pretty sure these people don't have insurance and needed assistance in removing the stuff, but I don't know if them they didn't. I mean, most likely those who was there, had assistance in helping getting whatever out. But, for the other, place them that was, unoccupied or whatever, it's basically free for all, because if the place burned down, I mean, at least somebody get it, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, people, I'm not going to this no longer. I'm just giving them a quick update what going for not to go on. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified when we drop the latest. Bless.